Keystones. So let's I'm gonna say these out loud. Wow, okay, they're gone. Oh,
Thanks, Riot. I think that's the only... Oh yeah, so she's cleared. Looks like both buffs and is just immediately recalling. Never mind, she's doing Krugs. I don't have a clue what's going on. Meanwhile, Tristana's going to jump into bot lane, flash back out and jump back away from Dharma with the reset, which means that she's going to be okay for the moment. Twitch looking to get a little revenge here, but...
Yeah, right now what I really want to see is St. Thomas leveraging their early game lead. Instead, however, we see U of M setting up a push here on the top lane. They've got a couple people up here, and they're just going to drop the Rift Herald on this turret.
Yep, that's just going to... Oh, we've got a teleport coming in. Urgot looking like he's going to go for the hero play to save the turret, but actually here comes Rengar as well, hoping to try to land it. We do have the Kindred all coming out, but I had no idea that was how the interaction worked, but he does still manage to die after the Kindred ult. Charm lands as well, but Ahri's already been feasted. I'm sorry, Ahri is not dead. I don't know what I'm talking about. Urgot going hard here, though, just doing so much damage. Look at those knees go. Cleans out a double kill as well. Turret does eventually die to the Rift Herald, but I think St. Thomas is going to take that team fight on the backside of it. He's farming the Krugs. He's down on this side of the map. Now, Urgot has to clear out the wave on his top side, which means that St. Thomas does have to play a little bit around Cho'Gath, potentially showing off in this, but Solar Flare comes out. There's the teleport behind as well. Rengar is warping in behind us. Sorry, Cho'Gath is supporting it behind us. Here comes Rengar jumping Twitch, doing not quite enough damage, and in fact manages to get feasted by Cho'Gath on the way back out of there. Tristana cutting back for as much damage as she can now, but a lot coming out here. Exhaust lands onto Kindred, but that damage is going to come through as well with the red buff, definitely going to finish it off. Kill event credit eventually goes over to Justin Otter's Twitch. So, I think they were thinking along the same lines that you were, St. Thomas was, I mean, but Twin Cities got there a little bit faster, just kind of knew what play they were going for and brought in all their resources from the map. End up taking that first turret in bot lane. Urgot doing some work in the top lane. Urgot doing a really good job of getting some cross-map pressure as well, though. I think that turret's dead basically no matter what happens. Kindred jumps in here looking for some damage. There goes the Zenith Blade as well. Solar Flare onto nobody, but meanwhile St. Thomas has already picked up 2 kills for themselves. A lot of damage coming out here from this Twitch, but he's just in an awkward spot trying to deal both carries at once. It's blown out by that Buster Shot, and here comes Urgot to do a little bit of chaos for himself in the back line. After that, there is
all our lines are shoving.
Oh,
they blue trinketed it.
So there's really no reason.
They know it's not happening. They know it's not happening. That's what you guys do.
No. Focus them if they come.
Yeah, turn on them. They're all team. Yo, stop. Go on them. Go on them. Front line. Alright. Urgot.
Oh, I'm dead.
I got Urgot. Rengar.
Watch backline.
Alright, yeah, I have a G.
Okay.
Nice, I'm fighting.
You got silence dart.
I'm on.
Keep going.
Now doing as much damage as she can, but her team is already
hold that right.
She's got so many fucking dashes.
There you go, nice.
Okay.
Nice.
You
Alright.
Okay.
Yeah,
you guys can do it.
Yeah. This point in the game has just drafted enough tools, built enough tools to keep their carries, and really by carries I mean Twitch, alive versus basically anything St. Thomas wants to throw at them. You see they have the Urgot trying to get into the back line, but he just gets blown up, peeled off. Leona goes in, tries to land those solar flares, is kind of terrible at this game. Rengar ultimate has landed now. He's gonna see that they're in the base with that sweet reveal, and probably not decide to go in. Zenith Blade lands on basically just Cho'Gath. Charm comes down as well. Zenith Blade into the back line to try to get out what he can, but Twitch is basically just doing Twitch things. Hasn't even taken much damage to his health yet. And in the middle of that brawl, Twin Cities comes out ahead again.
But looks like U of M is going to wrap this game up just shy of the 38-minute mark.
Yeah, St. Thomas showing some fight here, but definitely I think that this composition that Twin Cities had built was just not something you were ever going to be able to topple past a certain game time, and we can definitely see that with this absolutely massive Twitch 14-2 and 10.
Alright, well, as I hit my load screen that'll last for about 10 seconds, let's see if I can look at keystones while that's happening.
That's okay, well, I'm unable to see the beginning of the game.
My god, I got half a second of load screen, but I think I saw Arcane Comet on Swain, so
hey.
you can compliment me later, it's fine.
Heroes with slows in any capacity, basically, quite capable of using Arcane Comet. It came out with really not a whole lot of reach there. Meanwhile, in bot lane, we have Tristana jumping in. Is she going to be able to confirm this kill? Exhaust comes out. Twilight Mo flashes away. We flashed in to follow it. One more auto attack does pick it up, which means that we get the jump reset as well. Thresh, why you gotta be like this, man? Tristana totally had that. I'm sorry, I'm projecting a little bit. We have a counter gank in the mid lane as Rammus comes screaming in, but...
Wait,
you know.
isn't that a good thing, though? Because if he ganked, it might upset the minion wave.
It's true, I might miss some farm if he could. Lands on the Zed here, but there are more members here from the side of St. Thomas. Galio flashes out. Jace knocks away the Zed, but goes right back in with the Tristana backing him up. Shock Blast is going to land as well.
Ooh, good crescendo.
We've got the Sona into the Xayah combo, which lands a huge root across most of the team, and here comes Rammus looking to lock down a couple more kills. Gets the taunt. Is the damage there in time? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Twilight Mole picks up that kill for himself. Here comes Swain flashing forward, trying to get these kills on, confirm the kill on the Justin Otter. Not quite close enough. This Buster Shot comes out. Justin Otter going over the wall as well, but that is, Ekla has all his cooldowns and says, nah, buddy, and it picks up the kill for himself. So St. Thomas, in a very scattered fashion, eventually picks up 4 kills for nothing, and they're closing in on the Baron now.
As his team continues grouping up in the mid lane. Baron buff is almost expired.
And there's what happens if you actually land the hook on the Xayah, she'll just jump over it. However, now that she has successfully jumped over it and paid out that ultimate from Xayah, she's significantly more vulnerable, at least until, you know, that comes back up. Which means that she's just going to recall. That's probably the siege broken from now. Including, we might actually, yeah, with the kick back, it looks like that's probably a dead Swain. He goes golden, but I was streaking in here to try to help maybe, but I don't think there's really anything he can do here. Actually, we're all committing to this fight as here comes Xayah. I think this is a misstep from St. Thomas. Yeah, you gotta just let Swain go here. Really nice ultimate from Sona, but it's too little too late as the team has to just run for the hills. Zed going to farm the chickens, like, what are you guys doing? We do have the flash over for Rammus with the blast kill, which means that he's alive as well, but definitely St. Thomas just needs to write off for the losses and allow Swain to die in that situation.
Yeah, just overcommitting to a bad fight right there.
Thresh finding quite a few hooks here, but showing a lot of restraint in which ones he wants to commit to. Not going to join the Cool Kids Club today, but maybe the Smart Kids Club will take him.
Well, Thresh, I'll send you an application in for you to Mensa, but just know that you're a nerd. As now St. Thomas
does land on the Jace, almost instantly has his GA proc. Flash in from Sona, and Featherstorm gonna land as well, gets the root on the Jace. That's 2 kills already coming into St. Thomas. Protobelt back out, followed up immediately by the Justice Punch as well, but we've caught up to him, which means that Sona's gonna confirm that kill as well. Thresh recalling. St. Thomas has broken the back of the siege for now, but I don't think they can find anything else here quite yet. You know, it's hard to say. There's a lot of what-ifs here. Depending on what exactly McAllister calls them on that.
St. Thomas.
Sorry, depending on what exactly St. Thomas calls them on that. Galio comes down to try to save, save Zed. Zed uses his ult to try to dodge back over it. But there's the Sona into the root caller. Root caller actually not landing quite as many roots. Hook comes out, kick comes out from Lee Sin, but mostly just kind of taps Xayah upside the head, and Xayah says, alright, I'll get a little bit closer to the rest of your team, finishing off those kills for herself. And returning to the Baron here, which means that, you know, with both of these objectives coming up, they might even just look to end.
Oh yeah.
Topples those things quite quickly. That is definitely game to St. Thomas there. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's actually only the second game that the Muppets have lost this entire season. I could be wrong about that. Might have lost more since I checked. I'd have to double check the standings, but I think the Muppets were a pretty clear favorite coming into this matchup, which means that definitely preseason changes likely also still pretty good now. Not totally sure, but probably still a pretty solid pick.
Yeah, I think J4 definitely still a solid pick. He has a couple options in terms of keystones. Be curious to see if Bad Leash does go for the more like lane-focused Grasp of the Undying, which does eventually help scale up your T-Hydra with the
bonus health ratio.
Thank you. Yes.
You're welcome.
But
ooh, the Vigar coming in as well.
Yeah, could also go more first-oriented build with the Electrocute. So we'll have to wait and see on that. And by we, I mean you'll have to let me know what keystone he takes, because I'll never. Or maybe ROF just maxes W. Who can say?
Who can say indeed? J4 here, right back in the mid lane, as they 80 carry and support valiantly take shots for each other, but are still quite low here, and J4 is going to show up and say, yeah, you're going to leave this turret. This is ours now.
Really want to send Rift Herald into a siege like that where you don't really have like dive follow-up or siege strength. So kind of just hold on to it, wait for a better situation to emerge later.
Well,
Oh, that, yeah. All right.
oh my gosh, he even added the flash in with the incredibly high execution play. Sand Architect
Also-
is making it happen.
He also got a flash out of Ekla, who kind of tried to reactively flash the Vigar ultimate, which doesn't work as
Yeah, you're already dead,
intended.
kiddo.
Yeah, Omae wa moishin.
What is that Moon Rune language? No thanks.
お前はもう死んでいる。何?
I don't speak Moon speak.
I think it must be Chinese, because that's what I speak, so I can't
Which,
imagine
tell me
what
how you
else.
feel about that. Lane objectives.
I think for St. Thomas at this point, they're really using this Ocean Drake as a platform to maybe get the team fight that they want.
J4 goes in, we've got the flash into the box from Sona, means that no ultimate's going to come down here. Are we going to be able to get to it? We do have Ramus going in forwards, but he does not find anything here. We're just committing so much into the Vigar box as J4 comes back down as well. Slicing Maelstrom comes down, but it's too little too late as the rest of the rest of Twin Cities comes in on cleanup duty. Twitch picks up a kill on him somehow in the back line. It just kind of happens around Twitch as we continue cleaning things out. Zed uses his ultimate to hopefully dodge a little bit of damage, but not really anything doing here. Yeah, St. Thomas getting a little too thirsty for it, I think, and just committing twice.
There is a little bit sketch, especially now that the Jhin ultimate. Okay, the Jhin ultimate's immediately canceled. Never mind. It looks like this might actually be a Baron for St. Thomas. J4 is around here.
It comes down as well. They're moving into the pit. We only get one stun coming out, Slicing Maelstrom as well. Going to stun Shen up in the backline. The exhausted J4 tries to walk in for the steal, but doesn't quite get it. Ramus secures it. That is a Baron for St. Thomas. Here comes Rakanji trying to figure out what he can get on the back of that. No taunt available quite yet. Sorry, there's the taunt onto Shen. The taunter has become the tauntee as Shen does manage to flash out back at the end of it, and Jhin picks up a kill on Zed as well as he gets cornered around by the Raptor Pit. In fact, Fleet of Foot gets in just a little bit further to pick up a double kill as well. Ulting and then back onto him. The choir sound kind of cuts in and back out.
Yes,
It
indeed.
was funny to me anyway. Magic Missile, Vigar, or getting caught by Ramus, not quite getting the taunt. That's a really nice Sona ultimate, but we do have the stasis coming out for Vigar, which means he's still up. A lot of damage comes onto Jhin as maybe going to kill the kill. Twitch getting a really big open up as well as the Slicing Maelstrom, but they're not quite on top of each other, which means that the fight's still not going over until Zed blinks over the wall. Full combo manages to blow somebody out, which means that we just have the two tanks limping away from this one. Unfortunately, one of them is a little healthier than the other. Aftershock hits nothing as Shen picks up the standing triple for himself.
Oh, wow. All right. Bit of a mess of a team fight there.
About the Kindred this game, because I don't think you got.
They're coming to the Browns too.
Okay.
We don't have Shen back.
No,
Back.
I have TP.
Yeah, but we can't do this right now. We need to clear top. Clear top. Fine.
Holy shit!
What the fuck? Did you just? You didn't even press R.
Holy shit!
Wait, if you get Kennen? Oh wait, Parker.
I don't. Shield them,
I got
shield
locket.
them, shield them, shield them.
Fuck, I can't shield that fast.
It'll root him, it'll root him.
Sorry, on the end of the zone is there. Zed doing some fancy
Come here.
looking over the wall, blinking back in and out of the terrain. Sheer and
Yeah,
opening
Jolted.
up, like he's been taunted by the Shen.
I got Twitch.
Switch dead.
Slicing Maelstrom, but it's
I want Kennen.
call out for a lot of those Jhin shots.
I have nothing now.
True.
I'm
Not
waiting.
much
2
damage
seconds
here available
for
still.
Drum
I'm coming
Flying
too.
Drag.
I'm coming too. Fight slow, fight slow, fight slow. I have taunt in 3.
I got knocked out.
Nice. Go on, shoot Shadow. Then taunt, taunt, taunt. You guys can- I'm gonna say taunt. I'm gonna say taunt.
Kill Ramus. Kill him. Yeah, Ramus down. Baron.
With this magic damage, and that is absolutely Baron going over to Twin Cities. It looks so good. They got Vigar, but Twitch kind of a little bit too far forward, gets hit with the taunt, means that he's not able to get out the rest of the damage. Probably Earth Drake over to Twin Cities, almost certainly.
I think they should be
No
going
tank.
Drake.
No tank. I
I have
literally
ulti still. I have ulti still. Shen has ulti.
Yeah.
see, I have people for
Going on Twitch? Oh,
goodness.
Twitch is low? Twitch is dead? I'm dead. But that's fine. Get the Zed. Zed ulting. Nice ulti. There we go. Get mid, get mid. He has no ulti.
You gotta do it.
Get mid, get mid, get mid. Just get mid.
Picks up another kill there. Oh my goodness, the Twitzer have seen. I don't know much else to say about that. That's a ton of damage that he's doing. Because after a hard-fought series, this is almost certainly game to Twin Cities. Well played to both teams, very scrappy, playing around with a lot of interest.
Go for the end. Please focus. Oh God! Hey, let me kill this guy. He has a family.
Alright, and then.
But eventually,
Let it be.
long series.
Let it be known that at 35 minutes and 33 seconds, Sand Architect used Anya's randomly in the opponent's well.
You gotta get the matching set, right?
Of course.
Alright.
It's definitely something we still.
No, the only game rough is just because of the cannon. Honestly, like, I don't know.
The disrespect.
You don't play around top, but honestly, like, I honestly can get kills. The only reason I don't go for them is just because I don't want to risk it.
Yeah. No,
Like, there was a point where we were both half HP and I could have killed, like, I could have killed them, but I'm not gonna take this fight.
Yeah.